This is where the theme song will go when I get some funds to invest in the show. Till then, we're all stuck with this introduction to Generation Apocalypse with Nat Murphy, who's basically just some guy.
Hello and welcome to Generation Apocalypse. My name is Nat Murphy. I'm the host. So this is the show for people who care deeply about the world and just aren't too cheesed up about what's been happening to it over the past few centuries or so. And the prospects for the future are kind of looking a little like you shake the eight ball and it's like not so good. You're like, right? And despite the fact that there's amazing stuff happening in this world, right? There's so many scientific breakthroughs, but there's also, a lot of art and culture just exploding all over the world. It's a great time to be alive, and yet it's a very scary, scary time to be alive. A lot of environmental problems, of course, right? A lot of social problems, a lot of political unrest around the world, and it's like we have all this good stuff, right? And yet is it going to go into the future? Like, we just don't see a way where it all just comes together. And so this is the kind of questions that have obsessed me for the past couple decades. And going through school, I ended up with a PhD in comparative literature. But so along the way, though, like the two questions have really obsessed me, right? What is a good life and what's a good society, and right, and how do they go together, right? And so I've just been collecting, insights and knowledge from, all these different fields and disciplines over the years. And so in this show, I'm just going to be putting together in a new way, right? Okay, here's a way that I put them together and, lens to look through that helps me make sense of what's going on so that we can, identify the places where we can intervene better. Collectively and say, hey, you know what? Let's put our efforts here because this will actually move it in the direction we want to go. That's the whole premise of the show. I mean, I hope it works. I hope you get something out of it. I hope you join me. Thank you. Again, my name is Nat Murphy. Thank you for joining. Oh, and by the way, you might notice, like many people, I do a very photogenic dog, and a few of them actually in past and present, and they will be making their way onto that side of the screen, during the show to interject here and there. So, yeah.